Alright, Shalom, Shalom. Giving all praises and honor and glory that is due unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth, and double citations to all you Akim, you men that are prophesying and name throughout the four winds of this earth, pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. Shalom to you brothers. Alright, and to the few Alquat, the few sisters that do listen and learn. Alright, to you I say Shalom Barak Thumb. Alright, this your brother Andre coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushua. I'm going to edify and feed the lands of Yahweh Yahushua. So I'm going to try to keep this short and simple, man, and I'm going to tell you this lesson. Babylon is falling fast, man, and it is. Babylon the Great, America as you know it, man, it ain't going to be around, okay? It's not going to be around for too long. So, hey, we're almost out of here, man. Okay? And we're almost out of here. We're about to go home. Alright? You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we ain't got long to be here. Okay? So, hey, this place is falling, and it is falling faster now, man. Alright? It is falling a hell of a lot fast now. So, that means we're almost out of here. Okay? So, without further ado, I'm going to get some scriptures. And Lord willing, it's going to be edifying. I'm going to try to keep it short. Alright, short and straight to the point. You know what? Let's see. I'm going to start off here in Isaiah 34, and I'm going to start at verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and let all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is upon all nations. What's the indignation, man? Alright? It's fiery indignation, man. Okay? Which the Lord is going to come back. Okay? And he's going to use those ICBM nuclear missiles and, of course, laser chariot fire, man. Okay? You know what? Let's get a point. Let's go to Isaiah 66 and verse 15. Let's prove that. Alright? It says, for the Slaki, Isaiah 66 and verse 15, overcited. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. Okay? And how the Lord's going to do that? He's going to use some ICBM nuclear missiles, okay? And laser chariot fire from the chariots to do his bidding, man, to finish off this place. Alright? But the Babylon's going to be burned before Yahushua returns, man. Okay, like it says in Luke 12 and verse 49, it says, I come to send fire on the earth, and what would I, if it be already kindled? That fire is going to be kindled. Cities are going to be burning before Yahushua makes his grand appearance, man. So, hey, how much more? If it says going to be burning throughout all across America, Babylon the Great, how much more when Yahushua comes back and finish this place off? Okay? Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Yahushua plead with all flesh. Plead means to judge. And the slain of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua shall be many. There's going to be a lot of death out here. Okay? A lot of death. Alright. Let's go back to Isaiah 34. And let's read verse 2 again. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua, and that indignation is that righteous anger. Okay? That's that indignation. Because, hey, and we're going to continue to read, no? Okay? And who that indignation is going to be upon. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is upon all nations. That proves that all nations can't be saved. Okay? These wacky tacky Christians, teach us that all nations are going to be saved. And let's prove a point. I said I was going to keep this short and simple, but hey, looks like I'm going to have to make it long. Last verse. Let's see. I'm going to start at verse 27. This is Jeremiah 46 and 27. But fear not thou, O my servant Jacob, and be not dismayed, O Israel, for behold, I will save thee from afar off. So the Lord is going to save his people, man, from afar off. Okay? Okay, starting Babylon the Great America. Okay, land of the north. Okay, salvation is going to come from the land of the north. Okay, for I will save thee from afar off, and thy seed from the land of their captivity. And Jacob shall return and be at rest and at ease, and none shall make him afraid. So the Lord is coming back to. So deliverance is basically is for Israel, man. Okay, deliverance is for Israel, not for the whole world, not for other nations. Okay. Actually, I saw a scripture today. Let's see. Let's see something right quick. Let me prove that. All right. Okay. Yeah. Let's see this. This is Isaiah chapter 46 and verse 13. I bring near my righteousness. It shall not be far off. My salvation shall not tarry. So the Lord's salvation is not going to tarry. And it's no longer tarry, man. We're almost out of here. And I will place salvation in Zion for Israel, my glory. You see? So salvation is only for the Israelites, man. Okay? It's only for the Israelites. Salvation is not. And you know, let's prove that further. Let's go to Isaiah 45 and verse 17. Because, you know, wacky tag Christians love to use they love to use John 3:16 for God so loved the world. Let's find out who that world is talking about. This is Isaiah 45 and verse 17. It says, "But Israel shall be saved in the Lord Yahweh Shah with an everlasting salvation. Yea, shall not all slaughter. Yea, shall not be ashamed. Ye shall not be ashamed, nor confounded world without end." So there you go. That's who salvation is for, man. It's not for all the other nations. I just have to prove that. Because you might have somebody that's always new to the truth. So you always have to bring these things out. Okay? So that's what we do. Alright, verse 28. "Fear thou not, O Jacob, my servant, said the Lord Yahweh Shah, for I am with thee, for I will make a full end of the nations whither I have driven thee." But I thought all nations could be saved, though. That don't sound like all nations gonna be saved to me. "But I will not make a full end of thee, but correct thee in measure, yet will I not leave thee wholly unpunished," man. Okay? So there you go. So the Lord is going to make a full end of the nations. Let's go back to Isaiah 34. Let's read verse 2 again. "For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh Shah is upon all nations, and his fear upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them, and hath delivered them to the slaughter. Their slain also shall be cast out. Their stink shall come up out of their carcass. The mountains shall be melted with their blood." And how the mountains gonna melt? Mountains represents kingdoms. Okay, so kingdoms are gonna melt with fervent heat, man. Okay, especially Babylon the Great America. "And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down." Their hosts representing the nation's armies, including Babylon the Great America. "As the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from a fig tree." Watch this. "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea." Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. "And upon the people of my curse to judgment." So, hey, this is the Lord people of the curse ended. All right, his curse. Okay, the Edomites are cursed. Okay, you so-called white race, they're cursed. There is no salvation for these damn devils. Okay, but you still got step and fetch it Israelites still trying to save these damn devils. Okay, what do they need to be saved from? Ask yourself the question: who needs to be saved? The Israelites, man. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. These other nations are ruling over you. Well, for now. Okay? And then these people got the nerve to talk about China is the next to rule. Hell no, man. China ain't the next to rule nothing. Okay? Hey, China, no, them Moabites over there, they gonna go into captivity too, along with Esau, Edom, and the other heathen and Gentile nations. All right, starting with the banking family of the Edomites, man. Okay, they gonna be the first fruits of slavery, and of course, any other nation, okay, that survives this up and coming destruction, they're gonna also go into captivity too. Okay, because you're gonna have some heathen nations that are gonna survive this too, and they gonna also go into they're gonna go straight into captivity, man, straight into captivity. All right. Let's see. Verse 6. The sword of the Lord Yahweh Shah is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys and rams. For the Lord Yahweh Shah have a sacrifice in Basra. Alright, that's where Edom is. Okay? Esau Edom. Wherever Esau Edom dwells, it's like Basra. Okay, including America. Alright. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Why, Lord? Why is this gonna happen? Lord's about to explain why. Verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Shai's vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. What the heathen and Gentile nations, starting with Esau Edom, did to the Israelites. This is what is all being done for. Okay? Alright, let's move on. Let's go to Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah, let's see. I want to start. I'll start at, Jeremiah 51, verse 1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai, Behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me a destroying wind. And what's that destroying wind? The ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay? And I will send unto Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. This place is going to become a desert. For in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifteth himself up in his bargaining, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. So all the hosts of America, the armies of America, the armies of the nations are going to be destroyed. Okay? Verse 4. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Israel have not been forsaken. The Lord has not forsaken his people. Okay? Nor Judah of his power, of the Lord Yahweh shall host. Through their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel. Flee ye out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. What scripture comes to mind? Revelations. Let's get it. Revelations chapter 18 and start at verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and has become the habitations of devils, and the hole of every foul spirit, and egg cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So this place is going to become a damn wilderness, man. Okay? This place is going to become a wilderness. All right? For all the nations have drunk of her wine, of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay? All the nations have drunken of that wine, man. Those wicked philosophies. All the nations is falling after America, Babylon the Great. But hey, even these nations are now looking at America like, looking at this place as a laughing stock. Hey, so hey, these nations about to get ready to take this place out. Okay? Let's see. And the kings of the earth had committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. That's us being called into those chariots, man. Okay, starting with the 144,000 and 1/3 elect. Okay, 2/3 ain't gonna be called into no chariots. I'm gonna tell you that one right now. 2/3 of you Israelites are not gonna be called into no chariots. Okay, only the 144,000 and 1/3 hopeful elect are gonna be called into those chariots. Okay, why, Lord? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities. You see? Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled, fill to her double. So America, Babylon the Great, has to pay double for what they done. Alright. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's the pride of America. America really believes it can't be touched. But guess what? America's about to be touched. Oh yeah. Watch this. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Shai who judgeth her. So the Lord is about to set this place on fire, man. Alright? Let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 9 and verse 5. Alright? For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise, and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Okay? So, hey, this place is about to be set on fire, man. Alright? This place is about to be set on fire. Literally. Okay? First, do the civil unrest, the race riots, the race wars, and then when your house shot crash those clouds, he's gonna finish the rest. Okay? Let's see. I got another one. Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that shall come, that cometh, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord Yahweh Shai of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. There you go. So hey, this place is about to go. Let's go back to where it was. Let's see, Revelations chapter. I'm gonna read this again, verse 8 again. Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord Yahweh Shai who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. All these nations are going to see the smoke of her burning. Okay? Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. Okay? 1 hour. 1 hour, man. Okay? In 1 hour, 60 minutes, ICBM nuclear missiles gonna be flying over here, and people gonna be getting zapped. So hey, it's over for this place. Okay? Let's see. Read that. Okay. Let's see. Where was I? Let's go back to where I was. I'm gonna read this again. Jeremiah 51 and verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh Shai's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. The Lord is about to render unto this place a recompense. And hey, America's got a lot to pay for. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh Shai's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken over wine, therefore the nations are mad. They are pissed. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her take balm for her pain? If so, she may be healed. This place is not going to be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. The sins of this place had reached unto the Most High Yahweh Shai. By who? The prophets. Okay? Let's see. Let's check out Let's check out I'm gonna read this. Jeremiah 51 verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldea all their evils that they have done in Zion. You see? Done to the Israelites. So you nations, including you damn Edomites, got a lot to pay for. America's got a whole lot to pay for, man. And let's prove that. Let's put a bookmark here. All right, let's go to damn, what's that scripture, man? Oh, I know what it is. Numbers 35 verse 33. Got you. Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land. And who has shed a lot of blood? Okay? Who has shed more blood in this land? Esau, even the so-called white man. Okay? And the land cannot be cleansed but of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shedded it. Okay? Let's get another one. Let's go to Joel 3 and verse 19. Egypt shall be a desolation. This is not talking about ancient Egypt. This is talking about modern day Egypt, which is America. Okay? Babylon the Great, America is modern day Egypt. Okay? You can read that in Revelations 11 and 8. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. You see? Okay? This is why this place is falling fast. And the reason why is because the curses. Let's get that. This is Deuteronomy 30 and 7. And the Lord Yahweh thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So this is why America is falling, man. Because, hey, because of what these nations have done to the children of Israel, man. Okay? That's why this place is falling, and it's falling fast. Okay? Let's see. What was I? I've already read this, so I can cut it. Let's go back. All right. Jeremiah 51 verse 24 again. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of the Chaldea all their evils that they have done in Zion in your sight, said the Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay. And let's get a quick precept to that. Let's go to Psalms. I believe it's Psalms 52. And see. Yeah, let me read this. Psalms 52 and verse 5. Yahweh shall likewise destroy thee forever. He shall take thee away and pluck thee out of thy dwelling place and root thee out of the land of the living. So the Lord Yahweh is about to pluck these devils out of rulership, man. Okay? The righteous also shall see and fear and shall laugh at him. We're gonna laugh at these damn devils while we're in the chariots, man, watching the destruction of America, man. Okay, we're going to be watching the destruction of Babylon in the chariots. Okay, and let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah, I believe it's 26, verse 20, I believe. Yeah, Isaiah 26 and verse 20. Come, my people, who the Lord's people, the Israelites, enter into thy chambers, what those chambers are, the chariots, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment, until the indignation be overpassed. And what's that indignation? That righteous anger that the Lord Yahweh Shai has against these nations. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Shai cometh out of his dwelling place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquities. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. This place is through, man. Let's go back. Alright. Read verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain. And what's that? America, Babylon, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, which destroyeth all the earth. America has destroyed all the earth, man. They have created false flags just to go to war with these other heathen nations and to take over their land and take over and set up their evil ways and their wicked philosophies and their banking system. But it's all going to come to naught. Excuse me. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee back down. And I will roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. Lord Yahweh Shai is about to destroy this place, man. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for a foundation, nor thou shalt be but thou shalt be desolate forever, said the Lord Yahweh Shai. So this place is going to be a desert place, man. Set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her. All these nations are about to be prepared against Babylon, the great America. Okay? Call together against her the kingdoms of Asarath, Mene, Ashkenaz, appoint a captain against her. Cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars, and those horses represents the armies of these nations. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, that's Russia, the captains thereof, all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant. Like we told you, this place is going to be empty. This place is going to be burned up. Everything is going to burn. Okay? The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. There might have failed because they became as women. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. So hey, America, Babylon the Great is about to be destroyed and taken out of power forever. Let's see anything else I had. No, I won't read that. Let's move on. Let's clear that, by the way. Slocky. Let's see. Let's get this. Jeremiah 50 and verse 22. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. That's talking about World War III. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? This whole place. How the hammer of the earth? Okay. America is the hammer of the earth. Well, was. It ain't no more. I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught because thou hast striven against the Lord Yahweh Shai. The Lord Yahweh Shai hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. You see, and what's the weapons of his Lord's indignation? Those ICBM nuclear missiles. Okay? The Lord Yahweh Shai is behind that. Let's prove that. Let's go to Isaiah 54 and verse 16. Okay? He says, Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument of his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. Okay? So there you go. Oh, let me go back. You know what? I cleared it. 50 verse 20. I left off verse 24. No, actually 25. Let me read this again. The Lord Yahweh Shai hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh Shai, a power of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. Come against her from the uttermost border, open her storehouses, cast her up as heath, destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left. Nothing of this place is gonna be left, man. Okay? There you go. Ain't nothing gonna be left. And you know, let's get down. Let's mark this. I'm gonna start at verse 28. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babylon to declare in Zion the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shai power, the vengeance of his temple. Call together the archers against Babylon, all ye that bend the bow, camp against it around about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her works, according to all that she hath done. Do unto her, for she hath been proud against the Lord Yahweh Shai, against the Holy One of Israel. America has been the proudest nation on earth, man. The proudest nation on earth. Okay? Blasphemy in the name. Okay? Hey, this place is wicked as hell, man. Okay? America claims that, they're what's it say, a nation of Christianity, whatever they call it, whatever they say. God-fearing, yeah. America is a God-fearing nation. But they do everything that's contrary and opposite of the Bible. So how are you a God-fearing? How is America a God-fearing nation? Come on, man. America ain't no God-fearing nation. America doesn't fear the Lord. All right, that's why they created this image. All right, they created a false image. Okay, you dumb Israelites, man, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are still following after that dumb idol. And you know that dumb idol is, man. I ain't gonna name it. You know what I'm talking about. Therefore shall her young men fall in the streets, and all her men of war shall be cut off. And that day, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, Behold, I am against thee, O most proud, said the Lord Yahweh Shai, power of hosts. For thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And the Lord is about to visit this place, Babylon, the great America. The Lord Yahweh Shai is about to visit this place. He's about to, like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. He's about to visit the world which he made. Okay? And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise him up. And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him. There you go. Lord's about to set this place on fire, man. All right, let's get this. Luke chapter 10 verse 18. And he said unto them, I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. And Esau Edom is falling out of rulership, and he's falling out of rulership fast. Okay? Second Ezra chapter 11, verse 39. Art not thou it that remainest of the four beasts who I made to reign in my world, that the end of their times might come through them? And hey, the Lord, Yahweh Shai, the end, okay, the end of the Edomites' rulership. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that fallen. Okay, Esau's world is coming to an end. The end is coming. Okay, and it is near. All right, let's get this, and I'm gonna close it out. All right, this is Revelation 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. All right, this represents the EU and NATO nations. All right, these shall hate the whore. Who's the whore? Babylon, the great America, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. ICBM nuclear missiles are going to burn this place. For Yahweh hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will. All right, put in hearts, the hearts of the nations, the minds of the nations. Okay, all right. Proverbs 21 verse 1 says, the king's heart, the king's mind is in the hand of the Lord Yahweh Shai. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. For Yahweh hath put in their hearts, their minds, to fulfill his will and to agree and to give their kingdoms unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reign over the kings of the earth. And that's talking about America, Babylon the Great. Okay, there you go. Let's see, anything else I had? That's pretty much it. That's all I had, man. Like I said, I didn't really want to make this long, but that's okay. Hey, it gotta come out. So hey, Babylon is falling, and it is falling fast. Okay, this place is about to be destroyed. Okay, that's a warning to you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to get right, because America is about to go, and you people trying to build up here, thinking America is gonna go on. These Edomites really believe that America is gonna go on. You know what? Let's get one. Let's get another one. This is how Esau Edom feels. Because they talking about Trump rerunning in the year 2024, which is a joke. Psalms 49:11. And therein what thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generation. They're called in lands after their own names. These nations call their lands after their own names, man. Okay, especially Esau Edom. Well, Esau Edom calls the lands after their own names. I'm sorry. Slocky, I'm sorry about that. I have to correct myself. Okay, Esau Edom calls his lands after his own name. How America was gotten by Esau Edom, and who's America named after? Who's America named after? An Edomite, Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia, all these lands that Esau Edom has gotten. Okay, and they believe America is going to continue forever. No, it ain't. This place is over with. And you Israelites need to wake up too and realize that, man. Okay? So, this place is through. Let's see, anything else? No, that's pretty much it, man. Alright, I'm going to close it out here. Lord willing, I pray this lesson was edifying. And I'm going to give all praises and honor and glory that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, rule well, and as always, we give peace and blessings and salutations into the hopeful elect, man. Shalom Barakathon to the hopeful elect, man. Alright, see you with another lesson soon, Lord willing. Kwam Yasharanga, Shalom, and why above Babal, destruction to Babylon the Great, America, and may the kingdom of heaven, kingdom of Yahushua comes, where the Israelites will be ruling forever. Alright, till next time, Shalom and Barakathon. Shalom.